No! No, please don't shoot me!
This is Alicia Danielle Loftton, a 38-year-old mother of 3. On August 17, 2023, she would be found shot 15 times outside her home in Grand Rapids, Michigan, after her husband, Marcus Loftton, had emptied an entire magazine into her as she tried to escape through a window. One day earlier, she'd served him divorce papers and handed back her wedding ring, ending their 6-month marriage, but the streets were buzzing with whispers about what she allegedly discovered.
So you and Alicia were married on February 27, 2023?
26.
Sorry, February 26, 2023, right?
Yes.
And that was in Vegas?
Yes.
Did any of her children attend that wedding?
Nobody attended, just me and her.
Alicia married Marcus in Las Vegas on February 26, 2023, without any of her 3 children present. She had a 22-year-old daughter finishing at Western Michigan University, a 19-year-old son heading to Grand Valley State, and a 14-year-old starting high school. These should have been celebratory times, but she was entering what would become a toxic relationship. People who knew Alicia described her as loving, outgoing, high-spirited. Her father later said he didn't like Marcus from minute 1 and that Alicia hid the marriage from her family because she knew they despised him. She kept her own wedding a secret because her family's disapproval was so strong. Marcus had convictions for gun and drug felonies dating back to 2000, 2002, and 2014. He'd been involved in a multi-year drug distribution conspiracy that sent him to prison. This wasn't someone with a minor mistake in his past. It was a pattern. By May 2023, just 3 months after the wedding, Marcus was arrested for domestic violence against Alicia. A judge issued a no-contact order, legally prohibiting him from being anywhere near her.
And there was a domestic violence incident on May 17, 2023, correct?
Yes.
You were arrested.
I don't know if that's the exact date, but I know it was in May.
All right, and so there was a no-contact order. You weren't supposed to be at the house?
Yes.
All right, but you were at the house quite a lot, right?
Yes.
Violating that no-contact order?
Yes.
But Marcus violated it multiple times. At trial, he admitted under oath that yes, he was at the house quite a lot, and yes, he was violating that order repeatedly. During testimony, Marcus tried claiming he wanted the divorce first.
Did you shoot her to stop the divorce?
No. I actually filed for the, I'm the one that asked for the divorce.
Okay, so you instigated the divorce?
After, in May, after the situation with the domestic situation, I asked her for a divorce. We got the papers and I filled out the papers.
Okay.
But Alicia was actively ending the marriage. She'd put their house up for sale and would receive substantial money from it, giving her financial independence. On August 16th, she served Marcus with divorce papers, took off her wedding ring, and gave it back. Their marriage was over. This act of independence would trigger events leading to her death. The next morning, Marcus would make choices ending with her body on the lawn, shot so many times that the wounds were catastrophic. What really happened during those final moments? August 17th started with Marcus showing up where he wasn't supposed to be. He'd spent the night at the house despite the no contact order. When morning came, he left briefly, then came back for his stuff.
And you didn't have to come back there after that, right?
Yes, I did have to come back.
Okay. And that was to get your stuff.
Yes.
So your stuff was very important to you.
Yes, I had to get a pack on my stuff.
His stuff was so important that he violated a court order and returned to the home of a woman who just served him divorce papers. The prosecutor hammered this point, walking Marcus through every choice he made, forcing him to acknowledge that he could have walked away.
And you could have left at any time again, correct? The house, after you came back, before this happened, you could have left again, right?
Yeah, I could have left.
Your truck wasn't blocked in the drive, or it was in front of the house, right?
Yes, my truck was in front of the house.
You had your car keys, you could have left.
Yes.
And you didn't.
No.
Even when she said the things to you that made you so mad about the new person she was dating, you could have just left, right?
Yes, it's a lot of things I could have did.
That's correct. A lot of decisions you made that day, right? Is that a yes?
Yes.
But he stayed and an argument began. Then Marcus walked to a white table in the foyer, opened the drawer, and pulled out Alicia's loaded Glock pistol.
You made a decision to go get that gun out of that table, correct?
I don't get what you're asking.
You decided to go get the gun out of the white table in the foyer, right?
Yes.
And in order to do that, you had to walk over to the table, right?
Yes.
So each step, you're thinking step forward, right?
I can't say what I was thinking.
So you just accidentally walked over to the table?
I don't remember exactly how everything went. It just was happening so fast. I wasn't putting no thought. I didn't put thought into it.
This was Marcus's defense strategy. Everything happened so fast, he couldn't think, didn't put thought into it, and wasn't in his right mind. But the prosecutor wasn't buying it. She walked him through each deliberate action. He walked to the table, opened the drawer, reached in and grabbed the gun with his left hand. Alicia saw him with the gun and asked what he was going to do with it. Even then, he could have stopped. Marcus told police he tried to hit Alicia with the gun and it went off accidentally. That was his explanation for the first shot, an accident. But at trial, his answers fell apart.
I can't say what I was thinking, like you're asking me.
Okay, so you just accidentally hit someone in the head who you were mad at.
You said what?
You were mad at her, right?
You said I was mad at her?
Yeah.
I want to say I was more hurt and embarrassed. I wasn't really, I don't know, I don't really know, it just happened so fast.
He didn't want to admit he was mad, reframing it as hurt and embarrassed. But Alicia, terrified, ran to a bedroom and locked the door. He kicked it down. Inside, he saw Alicia trying to climb out a window, desperate to escape.
It just didn't, I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest.
But you kicked down that door.
Yeah, that's evident.
And once you opened the door, by kicking it down, you saw Alicia climbing out the window, right?
Yes.
And instead of, again, turning around and leaving that house, which you were free to do, you chased after her, right?
No, I didn't. No. Well, however you want to word it.
Well,
I don't think I say you asking me questions. I didn't put thought into what was going on. If I put thought into what was going on, none of these events wouldn't happen. So you asking me what I was thinking, and I don't know what I was thinking at the time. I can't answer the question the way you want me to answer the question.
She fell to the ground. Marcus opened fire. He fired 15 times, pulling the trigger until the magazine was empty.
And you acknowledge that in order for a gun to be fired, you have to pull the trigger, right?
Yes.
So you had to pull that trigger 15 times.
Yes.
The autopsy showed multiple gunshot wounds to her head and body, trauma so severe that survival was impossible. Neighbors called 911. Grand Rapids police found Alicia's body on the lawn, shell casings scattered around her. Marcus fled in his maroon SUV, leaving his wife where she fell, not calling 911 or getting help. When the prosecutor asked about this, he claimed he didn't know she was dead, didn't see the blood. Then she asked why he left.
Okay, well then why'd you leave?
Because I knew something had happened after sitting there and coming back, like hearing these gunshots. I know something had to happen. It didn't matter if she was dead or not.
It didn't matter?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying because I knew that something happened and I knew I had to leave and I just left.
Police found him walking on North Avenue Northeast. He discarded the gun. When detectives interrogated him, he confessed to everything.
All right, and the person who made you mad was now dead, correct?
The person that made me
Alicia
mad.
was dead and she had made you mad, right?
Yeah, she was dead.
And she had made you mad before you killed her, right?
Yeah, so that's what you want to say.
No, this is not about what I want to say. This is
I mean, you
answer
leaded me with the questions when you asking me this, you know, the person that made me mad and all of this. You know what you're doing. It's correct.
Mr. Loftton. Mr. Loftton.
Yes.
You're under oath.
Yes, I know.
Try to
and that's
answer.
what we're being truthful.
Try to answer the question as best you can.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
Marcus was charged with open murder and felony firearm, held without bond. But while he sat in jail, another narrative was taking shape online. Within days of Alicia's murder, social media exploded with a theory. Rumors have it that Alicia had discovered Marcus was having a relationship with another man. One viral post claimed he was caught letting his homie take him to Pound Town, getting hundreds of thousands of views.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign.
YouTube videos, TikTok reactions, and endless threads debated whether this was a closeted man killing to protect his reputation. If you searched for information about Alicia's murder in the weeks after, you'd encounter these social media narratives more than actual court reporting. But court records documenting his arraignment don't mention it, and news coverage from local outlets never reported it. So where did the rumor come from? A video circulated on August 22nd claimed to show the man Marcus was allegedly sleeping with. But watching this video reveals a 20-second montage of two black men in non-intimate settings. Early frames show them in a shoe store wearing casual clothes. Later frames show what looks like a party with them laughing and talking. When Marcus went to trial in May 2025, both the defense and prosecution focused on different issues entirely. The defense argued Marcus acted impulsively. The prosecution argued his actions showed deliberation. Neither brought up any affair with a man. It wasn't part of the case. The trial ended in a mistrial because jurors couldn't reach a verdict on whether it was first or second-degree murder. But even during deliberations, there was no discussion of the online rumor. In July 2025, Marcus pleaded guilty to second-degree murder rather than face retrial. On August 7th, he was sentenced to 25 to 50 years in prison, plus 2 years for the firearm charge. During sentencing, Alicia's father gave an emotional statement condemning Marcus.
I just want the court to know that this guy is a piece of garbage. My daughter introduced me to this guy one time, and I didn't like him from minute one. I don't know if he understands how close he was to being a dead man. And right now, I cannot stand being in this room with this bastard. And if it was up to me, he would not walk out of here. You know, I listened to some of the things he said about my daughter's family, not wanting her, not spending time with her, but that's all a lie. She hid getting married to this bastard from the whole family because she knew we despised his ass.
He made it very clear he'd never liked him and that Alicia hid the marriage because the family disapproved.
And I just want the court to understand that my daughter didn't get humanized in this trial while they let him speak and lie. And it was despicable. And there ain't much more I can say about this guy. I'm sorry that he's getting this 25 years. I wish he would only got 1 day. Really. And let justice be served that way. He just doesn't know what he's done to our family, what he's done to me. He has no clue. There's not much more I can say about this guy other than I wish I could handle this and serve justice on his ass right now. And that's it. Coward. That's what you are, you're a coward, bastard.
Meanwhile, a GoFundMe has been set up to help support Alicia's children during this time. Her oldest daughter is set to graduate from Western this year. Her middle son is starting out at Grand Valley this fall, and her youngest daughter is heading back to high school soon. Live in the newsroom, Julie Dunmeyer, Fox 7.
A GoFundMe supported Alicia's 3 children, now facing a future without their mother.
Loved ones saying their main focus right now is on the 3 children she leaves behind.
Loving, outgoing, high-spirited, give you the clothes off her back, loved her kids, loved life.
This is Alicia Loftton, pictured here with her 3 children.
My oldest niece is graduating college next year, and her mom's not going to be there. She's going to be looking in the crowd to see her mom. It's going to suck that my nephew is going to Grand Valley for his first year, and he's looking for his mom to be there. It's going to suck for my youngest niece in high school, who's not going to have her mom to pick out her prom dress.
Her daughter would graduate from college without her mom cheering. Her son would start university without her support. Her youngest would navigate high school without the woman who should have been there. Family members consistently emphasized their focus was on honoring Alicia's legacy, supporting her children, and raising awareness about domestic violence. Speculation about Marcus's sexuality, whether true or false, was never the point. The point was that a mother of 3 is dead because a violent man decided she didn't have the right to leave him.
Family hoping this tragedy shines a light on domestic violence in the loved ones left behind.
We shed some light on, domestic violence, I know it's tough for a lot of women to speak out, but just speak out on it.
Marcus Loftton is serving 25 to 50 years in prison. He'll be eligible for parole in his late 60s. Alicia's children will have to navigate life without their mother. Alicia's children deserved to grow up with their mother. Her daughter deserved her mom at graduation. Her son deserved help moving into his dorm. Her youngest deserved help picking a prom dress. Marcus took all of that away in minutes on a summer morning. What do you think about this story? From the viral video clip, do you think Marcus was gay? Let me know what you think in the comments section. Click on one of the cards on your screen to see more videos like this.